Instagram is the fastest growing social media platform on the planet today, and there are millions of people taking advantage of that fact by building multi-million-dollar businesses just from posting pictures on Instagram. So how are all these people getting all of these followers on Instagram? How are they building their brand, building their businesses, and becoming social media influencers on the platform? Well, it's actually really simple once you know how. Alright guys, I'm Simon Jordan, co-founder of Life CEOs, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to grow hundreds of real organic followers on Instagram every single day. So the method I use to generate hundreds and thousands of followers every single day on my Instagram accounts is called the viral niche method, okay? And there's only 4 things you really need to be doing daily on your Instagram accounts in order to generate that amount of followers and in turn monetize your account. You know, whether you're in affiliate marketing, you've got your own business, you're selling stuff on Shopify, whatever it is you're doing, you can generate tons and tons and tons of traffic with this method through Instagram and then monetize it later on. So in order to show you all this properly and thoroughly, I'm gonna have to jump on my phone and go through it step by step with you. As I said, it's only 4 steps, so take these 4 steps, implement them, and see the results for yourself. Alright guys, so here we are inside one of my travel accounts, which is like I said, it is a viral niche account, and in this case, this niche is travel. Okay, so like I said before, there are 4 steps that you need to do and take consistently every day on your Instagram account in order to grow by hundreds of followers every single day. Okay, so the first step, well, I'll just name the 4 of them. So the 4 steps are to set up your account correctly. Okay, so you can see here our bio is set up in the right way. We have a nice logo. Everything is set up, and I'll walk you through this. In a few seconds now. The second step that you have to do consistently is post viral content. Okay, now you don't have to post this yourself. You're reposting already viral content. Okay, so you are going through whatever niche it is you're in, and you're reposting the most viral content relevant to that niche. Right? In this case, it's travel. But you could just as easily, if we go on to one of our other accounts here, Life CEOs, this would be more of a luxury sort of page, luxury car page. And you can see we are just selecting the most viral content and posting it consistently. Okay, I'll walk you through that in a bit more detail as well. The third thing that you have to do consistently is post hashtags. Okay, so if we go into one of the posts here, I'll go into the comments and you can see the hashtags here. So you need to first research these hashtags, make sure that you're using good hashtags, relevant hashtags, that you can rank for these hashtags, and I'll walk you through that also in a bit more detail later. And the 4th thing that you need to do in order to gain hundreds and hundreds of followers on Instagram every single day is join engagement groups, right? DM engagement groups on Instagram. So if we go back in here, click on this little home icon, slide to the right, and you're going to see all the DM engagement groups in here. And DM engagement groups are basically small groups within Instagram that consist of up to 15 members. And all of these members here are, for example, in the travel niche. And all these members, when they post, they will send that post to the group. And that means that you just simply like it and like this, and you click on it, and then you go to the post and you make a comment down below saying, wow, cool pool, right? And that's basically how you engage inside a DM group. And you would do the same thing whenever you post. You would simply take you can see, let me see if I've got one here. You can see here, this is one of mine. Right here, it says new post at Lux Voyager at Life CEOs, and that just tells people within the group that I've posted, and then they will then go in and engage with my post. Because on Instagram, the key to growing on Instagram is obviously having these 4 elements that I've explained to you, right? So you need to have your bio set up correctly, a nice logo. You need to have viral content. You need to have your hashtags, and you need to have your DM engagement groups, all right? If you have all those things combined, then you can go viral and you can grow by hundreds of followers every single day. But if you miss out any of those 4 things, then it's not going to work, right? And possibly all of these things are important. There's no one thing that is more important than the other, okay? They're all super important, and they only work if combined together. And the DM groups are vital to all of this, because Instagram, in order for your content to rank for the hashtags you're using, you need to get as much engagement in the first hour, right? The first 60 minutes after posting as you possibly can. So it's really important that as soon as you post, you send it to all your DM engagement groups and they start engaging, liking and commenting, okay? Because Instagram will, inside those first 60 minutes, Instagram, that's when it counts. That's when Instagram sees the engagement, recognizes your post as good or important, and pushes it up in the algorithm so that it hits the explore page for whatever hashtags you're using, right? So let's get stuck into it a little bit here and see, let's sort of reverse engineer this account of mine here. So Lux Voyager. So you can see we've got a nice logo here on the on the left hand side, Lux Voyager, and it's just got to be clean, simple, nice logo. You know, you don't want anything too long or too, you don't want Lux _ Voyager _ World Traveler, whatever. You want something nice and simple that people can remember, and that looks good in a kind of a logo form like that, okay? And then underneath the logo, you can see that we have the name here. Now, let me just tap in the top right-hand corner so we can go into the edit section of this account. So if you go into edit profile, you can see how all this looks, all right? And there's the logo there that you can, now we actually do have an ebook. I'll leave it in the description below that walks you through all of this step by step, okay, in great detail. Obviously, I can't cover absolutely everything in this video now, but in the ebook, like I said, if you want to get that, there's a link below, and you can go through this in very fine detail. So the logo is here. Then you've got the name, Travel Freedom Lifestyle. Not a lot of people know this, but your name on Instagram is it basically acts like SEO on Instagram, okay? So it's how Instagram categorizes your account, right? In this case, we want to use big keywords relevant to our niche, right? So travel is the biggest one, freedom would be another one, and lifestyle is another one. And this tells Instagram what our account is about and shows it to people that are interested in those things. So when you see name, you don't want to put in just a random name or the name of your account. You want to put in your keywords here, right? So this is your SEO, 3 keywords and also emojis, because emojis function as SEO on Instagram as well. So make sure that you're using your emojis there too. The username obviously is whatever your brand is, Lux Voyager in this case. The website, okay, this is where you want to be sending your traffic, okay? So where are you sending it? What is it that you're trying to get eyeballs on? So is it your drop shipping store? Is it your Amazon product? Is it your affiliate marketing business? Whatever it is, you're going to put your website in here. Make sure it's not a Bitly website or something crappy like that, because Instagram will recognize something like that as spam. So make sure you have your own domain and that you're sending traffic, wherever you're sending it, it's your own domain. And then you have the bio under here. This is where you're going to put your bio, and your bio needs to tell people exactly what you're about in a very short space of text, okay? So you can see here, we have a globe, and then we have world traveler and online entrepreneur, right? This tells people what we're about. And then we've used the rest of it. In our case, we're affiliate marketers. We're driving traffic to our business. So we want to tell people who we are and what we're about. So here we have 5K per week affiliate marketing biz, okay? Then we have a contact email. You want to leave that there just so people have another way to get in contact with you. And then we have a call to action. Learn and copy our business below. All right. And that's going to then point to our website. So if I click on the little blue arrow here, it's going to take us back into our account. And then you can see how that all looks on our bio. Okay, it looks nice. It's optimized, okay, to attract people and to convert people to click on the link. All right, if we click on the other great thing about Instagram is you can view your statistics up here. All right, if you have a business account, I would recommend always creating a business account when you get started, and you can see the amount of impressions that we're getting on this account. It's over 1 million impressions this week, nearly 500,000 reach, over 7,000 profile views. Okay, 63 website clicks, 5 call clicks. Okay, that's good. It could be better when we've gone more viral. That those figures will go up. If we look at this account here, Life CEOs, which is a different niche entirely, which is more luxury and cars and things like that. That is that's a newer account. Okay, this account is only about 3 weeks old. We've already got it up to nearly 4,000 followers. But it's not really so much the followers that are important, although they are. But if you look at the statistics on this page, they're actually better than the account that has 73,000 followers. Okay, so we've got 1.5 million impressions, 1.1 million reach, over 8,000 profile views, and over 125 website clicks. Okay, so all these website clicks are people during the last 7 days that are clicking on our link and going to look at what we're offering or what we have. Okay, what we're selling, or what we're trying to help them with. So you can see, and all this is simply from reposting pictures, other people's pictures. Okay, so that's basically the first part. You want to get that. You want to get your bio set up the right way, looking sharp, looking attractive. Okay, the next step, as we've already discussed multiple times, is posting viral content. Okay, so where do you find this viral content? Well, let's say in the case of a travel account, right? We're gonna click on the search icon here, and we're going to just type in our main keyword, which is travel. And then once we have that keyword typed in, we're going to search for some of the accounts that come up here, right? And these accounts, we want to find like big accounts like this one, Travel Ballers. And this account has 136,000 followers. And this account is posting, decent viral content. And what we want to do is take the best content that this account has, and that then is viral content. And quickly, how do we determine which content is actually viral? We simply click on the pictures and look at the likes. Okay, so 2,000 likes, 1,000 likes, 1,000 likes again. All right, and what we want to do is find the content that has above average amount of likes. And the above average amount of likes is the content that is deemed to be more viral. Okay, so let's keep having a look through it. 2,000, 2,002. So the average amount of likes here aren't very much. They're 2,500 there, whatever that is. But that is essentially how you would determine what content is viral. And as you kind of work with your account a bit more, you'll get an eye for this. You'll start to recognize what's viral content because you'll see it everywhere. You'll see it on your Explore page of Instagram, okay? So what you want to do, I'll show you now some of the accounts. What I do is I simply follow. If we go back onto my account, click on see my following, it says 22 following, okay? And the accounts that I'm following are some of the accounts that I've identified as posting really viral content, right? Really good content, right? These are people, these are influencers. Look, 2.8 million. And this guy, for example, posts content, super, super good content, original content. And then all we have to do is take the picture. So we click on the picture. And what we're going to do is take a screenshot of it. So I'm on Android. And on Android, all you do is hold the volume key down and press the power button at the same time. And it's going to take a screenshot. Then we press on the edit icon here. All we're going to do is get the white bits out of there, like so. And we then have a picture that we're going to repost, okay? A viral picture. We know this picture is good. We know people like it. So we know that when we follow all the other steps that I'm going to outline, that this photograph has a good chance of going viral and getting us a ton of followers to our own account, all right? So then all we have to do is once we've selected this photograph, we click on the plus sign here to add it to our account. We click on next, okay? We don't want to put any filters on this whatsoever. And then we're just going to add in a caption. And it's, we're going to add in something like, whoa, we're gonna put in something like whoa, this is crazy, and then we're gonna ask a question, and we're just to increase engagement to try and get people to comment. We're gonna say, do you think this is real, right? And then we're gonna put this emoji here. And then after that, what we're going to do is put a call to action, okay? And like I said, again, we do have an ebook available. I'm not going to go into every single little minute piece of detail here, but if you do want the ebook, it's down in the description below. You can download it from there, and that goes into more detail on all this. But what we're going to do is go into our notes, okay? You're always going to have a lot of notes. And in here, we would have like... CTAs or calls to action saved. So underneath every post, I put in the CTA, and I just copy and paste it, and I bring it in here, and I'm going to paste it underneath my caption. All right, so it's ready, it's done. I don't have to write it every single time. I just copy and paste it, and then what we're going to do is share it to our account. Right? Cool. So once that's done, then we're going to put our hashtags in. Right? Our hashtags, we don't want to put them in to the actual. We don't want to put them in here to the actual caption, right? Because it's going to look ugly, it's going to look horrible, whatever. So we want to put them in the comments. So the first comment, we're going to start putting in our hashtags. Now, how do we know what hashtags we want to use? Well, that's where the next part of what you need is, and that is hashtags. So let's have a look at hashtags and how you would go about finding them. So we're a travel account. Okay, so you're going to click on the search icon here. And then what we want to do is, let's go back to home, search, right. And then we want to search under tags, all right. You can see it says top, it says people and tags. So we want to search under hashtags, and this is a great little tool that Instagram gives you where you can easily search. So we're going to take our main keyword, travel, all right. And when we take our main hashtag, travel, Instagram is going to show you how many posts, how many people are posting on that hashtag every day. And you can see here, it's nearly 250 million posts, right? So the chances of us actually ranking here on this explore page for this hashtag are very, very slim, right? They're very, very slim. So what we want to do is we want to find hashtags below that. And you can see Instagram is already suggesting other hashtags. So what we want are kind of sub hashtags of travel. So you can see here it's giving us, so like travel is too big, right? It's nearly 250 million. So we want hashtags that are smaller than that, okay? We want like travel bug or travelers or travel pick or travel bag, travel now, travel log, travel Asia, right? So we want to be taking those hashtags, and we want to be building up some hashtag sets. All right, so you can use up to 30 hashtags on Instagram on your comments when you actually post, but you don't want to use exactly 30 because it looks a bit spammy. You can use like 25 or whatever. All right, and then what we want to be doing is taking those hashtags that we've identified and just placing them in here. Now I'm just going to do this quickly. I already have them kind of in my keyboard. If you want, I'll leave a link or I'll leave details on the keyboard I'm using. It's called SwiftKey. You can download that from anywhere. So you're just going to put those hashtags in your comments and click OK. And this means that when your post starts to get comments and likes, it's going to start ranking for these hashtags that you've placed in the comments. Okay, and that's where your followers are going to come from. They're followers that are going to be searching those hashtags and seeing your content on the explore page. Now, once all that's done, we also want to give, this is the important step about reposting other people's content, is you want to give the credit to the original poster. So we took this post from the account Do You Travel, okay? So we're just going to go to the three little dots up here above the photograph. We're going to go into edit. And in this edit here, we're going to add the credit for the photographer. So we're going to click the little camera emoji here. We're going to click the @ symbol here, and we're going to put in his account name, Do You, and it should pop up, populate, and it does, Jack Morris, Do You Travel. And I click there, and then we're just going to do a little flame emoji here. And yeah, and that's it. We're done. We've given the credit to the original poster. We've got our caption. We've got our hashtags. And now the final step the fourth step of making this formula work and getting all those followers to your account is then sending this picture to your engagement groups, okay? Now, we're going to go back into my my post-it notes, okay? I don't know if you're on iOS or Android, but this is just a notes application, okay? And in the notes application, I have saved here the text that I will send to my engagement groups, okay? And it's just new post and my account. Now, I have 2 accounts in here, but in your case, you'll leave one, basically. So whatever your account is, you'll say new post, your account, and then returning all likes and comments immediately, all right? So we're just going to take that and we are going to copy it, and then we're going to jump back out and we're going to go swipe right, and that'll take us into our DM groups, okay, our direct messenger groups. Just going to click there, you're going to paste this in and send, all right? Now, you can send this provided you've been engaging on other people's posts, okay? Because if you don't engage on other people's posts, then they're going to get pissed off and they're not going to want to return the favor, okay? So make sure you've engaged already in these engagement groups. Now, you might be wondering, how do I get into these engagement groups? Well, yes, that can be difficult, and it does take some time, because when you start out and you've got 0 followers, not a lot of people are going to want you in their engagement groups, because the more followers that you have on your account, the more valuable your like or your comment is on their account, okay? So when you start off, you're going to have to do one of 2 things. You're going to have to keep messaging people with, small amount of followers. So we're going to type in travel, right, to bring up some accounts in here. And what you're going to do is you're going to find some accounts that are maybe, under 10K. So let's say under 10K accounts. When you find those accounts, then you are going to, let's see if we can find one here. We probably can, well, not really quickly. Let's have a look. Well, for argument's sake, let's say we find one that's under 10K. You're just going to go click up here in the 3 dots, and you're going to send them a message. And you're just going to say, hey man, I've just started a new account. Was wondering if you could add me to any of your DM groups, okay? Now, 9 times out of 10, they're either not going to answer you or they're going to say no, right? So if you want to increase your chances of getting into somebody else's DM group and not doing any work, a cool trick that I use is to offer to pay them. Okay, so if you offer to pay them to get into the DM groups, chances are they're going to let you. And I don't mean pay them a load of money, I mean pay them like $2 or $3. And they'll add you into some DM groups then, and you'll start to grow fast, okay? So like I said, if you want more scripts and more details on how to get into these DM groups and how to use them more effectively, you can download our ebook, 10,000 Followers in 5 weeks, from the description below. If you have any more questions on anything that I've gone over with you in this tutorial, leave them in the comments below. I'm happy to get back to you as always and answer all your questions. There will be more videos coming up very, very soon on all of this, so stay tuned for that, guys. Alright guys, so that's how you grow by hundreds and hundreds of followers every single day on Instagram using the viral niche method. If you guys have any questions whatsoever on any of what we've covered, drop them in the comments below, or you can download our ebook 10,000 Followers in 5 weeks from the description below. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and click the bell icon just so you don't miss any more videos from us in the future. I'm Simon Jordan, co-founder of Life CEOs. I'll see you guys in the next one.